Today on Forbes, Netflix's Queen of Screens. Bela Bajaria is neither a CEO nor head of state, but when she arrives somewhere, it feels like that, as evidenced by the reception as her chauffeured SUV pulls up to the Studio City set of the television show Beef. The limited-run anthology series earned 8 Emmys last year for Netflix, where Bajaria has been the chief content officer since 2023. The series has been reimagined for a second season with an entirely new cast, who rushed to greet Bajaria, showrunner Lee Sung-jin, and executives from the production company A24. Clad in an oversized gray sweater and leather pants, Bajaria responds with graceful glad-handing, befitting her training as a former Miss India universe, ultimately slipping Lee Sung-jin a gift to celebrate a milestone before taking a seat in a director's chair with her name on it and putting on the internal headphones. The royal treatment comes well-earned. As the person who greenlights content for Netflix, the 55-year-old Bajaria is the queen of streaming, the person who decides how over 300 million subscribers around the world on any given night will watch shows and movies. And her strategy clearly works. Last week, the streaming giant raked in the most Golden Globe nominations, 35, across film and television, for blockbusters like Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, K-pop Demon Hunters, shows like Adolescence, and more. Bajaria tells Forbes, quote, "What has always served me well is this curiosity of wanting to build a business or a new thing." The building is just beginning. Bajaria already deploys $18 billion a year on content in 50 languages across 190 countries. With Netflix poised to take on the Hollywood assets of Warner Bros. Discovery, pending regulatory approval of its $72 billion purchase, the company would add jewels such as HBO and HBO Max and the Harry Potter and DC Comics franchises. Incidentally, Warner Bros. Had the second most Golden Globe nominations this year, 31, thanks to Sinners, One Battle After Another, and HBO's White Lotus. The Warner Bros. Discovery content would add to the extensive Netflix portfolio that Bajaria oversees, including Wednesday, K-pop Demon Hunters, Bridgerton, and Adolescence. That would mean Bajaria, who occupies the number 60 spot on the Forbes World's Most Powerful Women list this year, which was released just last week, could soon be the most important executive in Hollywood. Ari Emanuel, executive chair and CEO of TKO and executive chairman of WME Group, who brokered the $5 billion WWE Raw deal with Bajaria to bring professional wrestling to Netflix, says, quote, that she's able to juggle not one, not two, not three, but like 15 balls and remain calm in that situation is pretty remarkable. At one point, we're talking about boxing. Next, we're talking about a series, then movies or stars. There's no detail this woman doesn't know. It's crazy. I don't ever tell her this, but it blows my mind. Bajaria's innate comfort with risk traces back to her own origin story, far from Hollywood's glittering epicenter. The daughter of Indian immigrants, she spent her childhood zigzagging with her family across continents in pursuit of stability and opportunity, from London to Zambia and back again. In 1979, her father moved them to Los Angeles, opening car washes in pursuit of the American dream. For 9-year-old Bella, LA was a culture shock. She says, quote, there was no frame of reference for what being Indian was. To fit in, she gravitated to television, watching I Dream of Jeannie and The Brady Bunch to lose her accent and learn American culture. Those shows revealed how stories could connect people and shaped her early sense of belonging, as well as her determination for self-destiny. Her great-grandmothers were forced into marriage at the ages of 14. She adds, quote, I knew early on that the agency of not being told whom to marry and still control decisions was to have money. In Los Angeles, that meant the entertainment industry. After graduating from California State University Long Beach in 1995, Bajaria landed a role at CBS as an assistant in the movies and miniseries department. She read every script that came across her desk, as well as the executive notes on it. Her dedication didn't go unnoticed when, at 26 years old, she was recommended by a departing high-ranking executive to take his place. She says, quote, I never thought in a million years this person was paying enough attention to say you should give her my job. It was my biggest break for sure. For full coverage, check out Manit Ahuja's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.